And you know what the crazy thing is? My dreams have been so freaking vivid, like vivid to the point where I literally feel like I'm having a conversation with my higher self. I feel like I am literally talking to her and asking her all of these questions. What you doing, what you wearing, what you smell like, like who's around you. And I'm asking these questions, and these dreams are so vivid where I'm being shown all of these things, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful. I've even had one recently. As a matter of fact, I was going through my little dream notes. I've been writing down all of the vivid dreams that I've been having, and I was asking a question because since I'm so, I don't want to say desperate, but I'm so eager. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm so eager to lose this weight because I've been this size for such a long time. I'm like, I want to lose the weight and I want to lose it fast. So I'm like, should I get on like Ozempic? Should I do like a metformin or something like that? I don't know, but I wanted to ask that question to my higher self. And in my dream that night, I ended up dreaming that I was looking at somebody drinking an olive oil thingy. They were drinking an olive oil drink, and it was like something for them to lose weight. And I was like, this is funny. Like when I was looking at that, I was like, this seemed a little sketchy. Like, why are you drinking olive oil? Like, that's weird. Like, why are you drinking olive oil? And the reason why I'm looking at my phone right now, because I jotted it down and I wanted to read it to you guys, because I was like, yo, like this was quite interesting. So hold on. All right, so here's what I put, and here's what the response I got. So I dreamt that someone was trying to sell me a weight loss drink that had extra virgin olive oil, and I was skeptical about buying it. The person who was trying to sell it to me was getting upset that I wasn't believing them, or I didn't seem like convinced when they were drinking it and they were telling me that they lost weight from it. I was like, I don't feel like you telling me the truth in the dream. So I was like, I don't believe you. And they were getting upset that I wasn't believing them. And I saw other people in the dream drink the extra virgin olive oil weight loss drink, but I was still skeptical. Like, it was like the dream was trying to persuade me to, like, hey, drink this drink. I was like, I don't want to drink this. So in the dream, the response to this dream was, this dream is powerful and it's very symbolic. Okay, so the symbolism for this, it says weight loss drink with extra virgin olive oil is often seen as a healthy fat and used in holistic or Mediterranean style diets. In dreams, a weight loss drink symbolizes quick fixes, external solutions, or promises of transformation. Your skepticism in the dream suggests that your inner wisdom doesn't fully trust shortcuts or gimmicky solutions, even if others are doing it. The seller's frustration, the person selling it and getting upset, could symbolize outside pressure, maybe from society, influencers, or even inner doubt trying to convince you that you need to fix yourself quickly. Your resistance is actually a sign of strength, and you're trusting your intuition even when others are convinced. Others taking the drink, seeing other people take it, but still not being convinced, might reflect how you're watching others follow trends or fast track solutions, but deep down you know that you are on your own path and that's not your path. It could be a subconscious affirmation of authenticity. You want a transformation that's real, sustainable, and aligned with your truth. What this dream might be telling you is to stay grounded in your truth. Even if people push quick fixes, you're being guided to listen to your own body, your own pace. Your intuition is strong. You're becoming more discerning about what you allow into your life. Transformation takes time and intention. Real change isn't sold, it's grown from within. And like listening, or basically reading that, I was like, okay, thank you, Spirit Team, for giving me that answer, because I was really asking myself, should I take a GLP-1 or whatever those things are? And I was actually really considering on doing it. I was going to make an appointment and speak with my doctor and ask them, like, hey, like, this is, honestly, that's what a lot of my doctors have been telling me. Like, they've been telling me to consider it. Not really more so for, well, there was one doctor, he was like kind of like forcing it. He was like, if you don't take this, you're never gonna lose weight. And I'm just like, I don't believe that's true. Like, I know it's going to be a little bit more challenging because I'm bigger, but I don't feel like it's impossible for me to shed weight on my own. And listen, no shade to people who decided to, go and do the Ozempic or metformin or whatever it is. But I feel like that's not my path specifically. I was intrigued at first because I think, like the dream said, I was kind of looking at a quick fix. I was looking for something to basically like get me started. And I felt like, there was like that doubt within me. And I'm so glad that my guides and my dream kind of, told me that, hey, this is not the route for you. So I was really grateful for that. These dreams lately, I'm telling you, ever since I've been on my spiritual awakening, the dreams that I've been having has been extremely vivid. The answers that I get are on point, and I'm so grateful for them. If I were to tell like anybody on the street the dreams that I've been having, they would have been like, girl, you need to go get yourself checked out, you're bugging out, you're cuckoo, and all of this stuff. But we're family over here, okay? So you can't judge me. Like, I feel like if I were to tell that to anybody else, they would look at me funny. But you know what? I'm actually no longer ashamed. I used to be afraid to tell people because I always thought like, oh, okay, people might look at me differently and all of that stuff. But I'm not ashamed of it anymore. I'm actually like, I feel blessed. I feel divinely connected to the source. You feel me? Like, I feel so connected to like the divine right now that, wow, you chose me to have these gifts where you're giving me all of this amazing guidance and stuff. Like, I feel truly blessed, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed to be here and saying like, hey, like, I got answers from my spirit team. They let me know what's up. I feel like that's a one up, like that's a glow up within itself, that I am so in tune with my spirit team that they are able to guide me in that kind of way. And before, when I used to hear people saying, oh, God told me this, or, I got a sign, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you ain't get a sign. Like, now I understand what these people are talking about, because I actually had that kind of feeling and experience myself. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I don't take it for granted one bit. The answers that I've been getting, the signs that I have been getting, like, I'm even healing trauma, my past trauma, and healing myself from a lot of things that has happened in my past. And I am just so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. If you know, for like all of the people that have been on their own spiritual awakening, or if you're currently on one yourself, some people, they say like, my spiritual awakening happened at this point in time and then it kind of ended. I think that that's kind of cool, but I don't know. I feel like if this thing ended, I mean, I guess it will feel like you, I don't know, I guess you reached a certain level or something, like like it's a game, like you reach this level of like highness. But I don't know what I would do without this spiritual awakening. I kind of like communicating with them in this way. I kind of like the answers that I've been getting. I kind of like the road that I'm taking because of the spiritual awakening. So I don't know what I would do if, if I ain't have them like communicating with me and telling me what's up. I feel like they're my homies now. I literally asked to see my spirit guides, and I was shown 7 faces of people that I've never seen in my life. Their faces kind of like formed into like this fog, and it was like a painting, and I got to see 7 faces, and I was able to remember. And I'm grateful for that. It sounds quote unquote weird or out there or whatever, but I'm just like, I'm embracing it. I'm loving every aspect of this journey. Sometimes it's a little frightening. Sometimes it's a little too raw, to be honest, but I'm grateful for it. But here we are, like I said, I wanted to glow up. Oh, this car, we still got the pool noodles from when my nieces and my nephews went to the pool. But I'm just really happy. This glow up journey is slow, and before I was just so angry with myself for it taking long. I felt like I was so hard on myself. I felt like, oh my God, I'm slacking. I'm not doing the best that I could. And now I just feel like it's happening this way because it's meant to happen this way. And it's happening this way because my journey is different from what I've been looking at online. It's so different from everybody else's. And the more that I pay attention to that, like my own journey, and stop focusing on everybody else's growth and what everybody else is doing, what content they're creating, how many videos they're posting up and stuff like that. If I put all of that energy that I spent worried about what other people would think, worrying about all of this like self-doubt, worrying about everybody else's growth, what they're doing and all of this stuff and what I'm not doing, if I put all of that freaking energy into myself, do you know the amount of things that I could get accomplished for myself, for my own goals, for my own journey? Like it's just, it's insane the amount of worry, the amount of time that I have spent on other people's journeys. Like don't get me wrong, I feel like when you watch other content creators and you can, gain some influence from, what they're doing and some insight, and you can be inspired by a lot of the things that they're doing. But I also feel like people like myself who maybe like dig too deep into certain things, where I allowed it to consume me to the point where I'm like, okay, they're doing so well, I'm never going to get to that point. And just having that negative thought that, hey, I'm not going to be able to achieve any of this stuff because, I mean, look at me. And I need to stop doing that to myself. My whole thing was, I'm plus size, I'm not at the weight that I want to be, my home doesn't look like everybody else's house, and it's taking so long for me to grow, nobody's watching me, and I need to start acting like people are watching, because I know eventually I will find my audience. And at this point, I'm gonna just put it out there. I have my audience. I have everything that I want, everything that I desire, the brand sponsorships, the affirmations that I'm saying to myself, everything that I want, the confidence, everything that I said that I want for myself, I feel like I am going to have it. Well, it's mine. And I need to get into the habit of saying that way more often, so that way I can believe it, feel it, see it, smell it, taste it. Bruh, it's mine. Like I feel like this is for me. This is for me, and I need to continue on just putting out content. And I know people are gonna watch me. I know people are gonna enjoy my content. They're gonna, relate to me. They're going to feel my vibe and subscribe. They're gonna do all of that stuff, and I'm really excited about that, because this time around, the imposter syndrome is not taking over me anymore. The imposter syndrome is not taking a chokehold on my freaking life anymore, bro. I'm not allowing it to. So this time around, it's chapter jazz for real. Like, it's chapter me, and I am so happy to share this journey with you guys. The people who have subscribed to my channel so far, I'm so grateful for you guys, because you guys get to see firsthand my journey. You get to learn so much about me, and I'm just so freaking grateful. There's so much to be grateful about, and this is definitely one of them. And I am celebrating every flipping win. Every win, I am celebrating it, because I freaking deserved it. I have put myself on hold for a very long time, worrying about everybody else, making sure if everybody else is good, if everybody else is taking their vitamins and doing that stuff. It is chapter me. It is chapter me, and I am making sure that I am good. I'm making sure that I'm doing the things that I need to do, so that way I can flourish and I can finally meet my higher self, because it's been a long time coming, and I deserve it. I really do deserve it. So pouring into my own cup is necessary. It's crucial. Like, it's a must right now. It's not even like, maybe I should. No, I have to. I have no choice. I have to pour into myself, because I have been putting myself on hold for such a long time. So if you're new here, I welcome you guys so much. And if you've been watching me for a minute, I appreciate you so much, especially if you came from my other channel where, that channel no longer aligned with me anymore. But this is going to be a breath of fresh air for me. Like, it already feels like something brand new. And I got a message from someone who told me, hey, like, I've been watching your content since 2019. And I got that message during the time that I was feeling my insecure self. I was feeling low. I was feeling like, should I continue on doing this? And I asked my spirit team for a sign. Give me a sign. Let me know. Is this something that I need to be doing? And out of the blue, she comments, and I see her, she's doing a live stream on TikTok, and she was like, I've been watching you since 2019, from when you was doing your TJ Maxx videos. And I was like, what? Like, for real? You've been watching me since 2019? Like, oh my God, I almost forgot that I used to do a whole bunch of TJ Maxx videos. Like, that's the kind of sign that I needed to, like, keep pushing. Like, even when you feel like nobody's watching, there's that one person that's letting you know, like, hey, you're doing a great job, you're inspiring me, you're doing all of this stuff, and, like, I'm proud of you. And that, like, I feel like I want to cry a little bit, because just a little bit because, like, that was just such a beautiful way to hear, like, hey, keep going, you need to keep going. I'm so grateful. There's so much to be grateful for. All of the stuff that I've been complaining about, I don't need to complain about anymore. Like, there's just so much reason for me to just be grateful and not complain about all of this stuff anymore, because life is short. I need to be celebrating all of these amazing, beautiful gifts, these experiences, everything that life has to offer me right now. I need to be embracing it, and embracing it with such love, and embracing it like I'm worthy, acting like I'm worthy. And that's something that I haven't done I'm about to get emotional again. I haven't been acting like I'm worthy, and I deserve it. And there's no reason why I shouldn't act like I'm not worthy. Anytime when you feel like you have, like, that doubt, that inner saboteur sometimes can get the best of you, but you need to fight her or them, him, whatever. You need to fight that inner saboteur that's telling you you're not worthy, you're not incapable. You're not capable, you're ugly, you're this, you're all of the bad things that you think about yourself. Fight that inner saboteur and punch that girl out, punch her in her mouth, punch her in the throat, because tell her that, she does not win. She doesn't win. She does not win. And today's going to be an amazing day, because I said so. I cannot wait to see all of the stuff that we find. I am going to be sharing my trip with you guys. So, yeah, let's continue on with the rest of the day, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. I don't know where we're going to go next from here, but I'll share with you guys. I'll see you guys soon.